My name is Adanna Okonkwo. I am 13 years old. Today I stand before you all to share my story. A story that no child should ever have to tell. A story of pain, betrayal, but also of hope. Before I begin, let me introduce you all to my family. I come from a family that looked perfect on the outside, but hid a deep pain within. We were a family of 6. My father, Okonkwo, a bricklayer, strong but lazy. My mother, Ihoma, a roadside seamstress, was the real backbone of our home, mending clothes tirelessly to put food on our table. We didn't have much, but we had each other. Or perhaps so, I thought. I was the eldest child, and with my siblings, Chimdima, Obaranaya, and Kasiemobi, we were taught to endure hardship with smiles on our faces. To the world, we seemed happy. But beneath that facade lay a monster we all called Papa. He was my father. It started when I was 9. Mama had gotten the news that her aged parents were ill. She needed to go take care of them. She left for her paternal village to attend to her sick parents while Papa stayed home with us. That night of Mama's absence marked the beginning of my pain. Papa called me to his room. He smiled at me. He handed me candies like he would always do. And he told me he loved me. But what followed was something no child could ever imagine. I didn't understand what he was doing. I only knew it hurt. I was too young to realize the depth of his betrayal. But I trusted him. He was my father. He told me it was a little secret, and that if I ever told anyone, something terrible would happen to me, that I would die. So, I stayed silent. This is how fathers show love. You must never tell anyone, or something terrible would happen to you. These were the exact words of my father. But why does it hurt, Papa? Why does it hurt? I asked him. It will stop hurting, Adanna. Just remember, it is our little secret, and you must not tell anyone. I didn't understand what was happening, for I was too young to know the horror that was unfolding. A horror my father disguised as love. That day, he crossed an unspeakable line, setting into motion a circle of abuse that would haunt me for years. Life at home seemed unchanged as Mama returned from her trip. I, however, carried a burden within me, and the weight of it dawned on me. Mama was too busy with work to notice the cracks. Even when I began limping, Papa dismissed it as a minor injury from playing. Adanna, why are you limping? Did anything happen to your leg? I remember Mama asking me this question clearly, just like yesterday. Before I could say a thing, Papa gave a reply. She fell down, playing with the boys. Oh, Adanna, Mama holding my legs and trying to look for the exact place where my leg had fractured. I have told you to stop playing with the boys. You are a woman. But I wasn't fine. The assault continued, carefully orchestrated when Mama was busy or out of the house. Papa would always buy me candies and pay special attention to my health. My mother didn't notice anything wrong with him. He was her husband and of course my father, so it never crossed her mind. The abuse didn't stop. For years, I carried this secret, believing his lies. I smiled in public, laughed with my siblings, but inside I was dying. Mama was too busy trying to make money to keep the family going. I didn't know whom to turn to until Miss Sarah came into my life. Her teachings enlightened me. It was during our health science classes discussing topics like personal boundaries and reproductive health that I began to understand what Papa was doing to me. Your body belongs to you and you alone. No one, not even someone you trust, has the right to touch you in ways that make you feel uncomfortable. This and many more were the teachings of Miss Sarah. So I began to think to myself, did Papa lie to me? So Papa lied to me. He hurt me. For the first time, I understood the truth, and with that truth came fear, anger, and a determination to protect myself and my siblings. Miss Sarah, my health science teacher, taught me things Mama never did. About our bodies, about our rights, and about the dangers of abuse. Her words made me realize that what Papa was doing wasn't normal. It was evil. Adanna, you have been asking a lot of questions lately in this class. Is there something you did like to share with me? She asked me quietly. No, Ma. I just want to understand better, I nervously answered. I couldn't open up to Miss Sarah then. I was afraid, too afraid of Papa's threats. But Miss Sarah didn't give up on me. My behavior began to change at school. I would stay back after school because I was so scared to face Papa at home. I withdrew into silence. I was a bright student, so it was easy for her to notice when my grades began to drop. No matter how many times she asked me, I kept silent. Miss Sarah decided to act. Miss Sarah, haven't noticed my withdrawal and my unwillingness to open up, despite having asked me severally. She decided to talk to Mama, to watch me closely, to talk to me, and to protect me. Mama didn't think anything was wrong with me, but she made it a point to ask me. That night, Mama asked me a question that changed everything. While preparing dinner, Mama asked me a question. Adanna, has anyone been touching you inappropriately in a way that makes you feel uncomfortable? I froze in shock with the question, my legs shivering. Just as my mouth was about to open, my father walks in. That man, he never misses an opportunity for me to be alone. I ran to my room in tears. Mama is stunned. I couldn't face her. I couldn't tell her. But Papa promised to handle the situation.
If you enjoy captivating, suspenseful, and thoughtful-provoking stories, you are in the right place. Don't just watch, be part of the journey. Click the subscribe button enable notification, and leave a comment to share your thoughts. Your support helps us bring more powerful stories to life. Stories have the ability to transport us and to connect us in ways we can't imagine. On this channel, we bring history to life, uncover deep mysteries, and tell emotional tales that keep you at the edge of your seat. So, journey with us. Thank you.
Why did you act that way, Adanna? Do you want to expose us and ruin everything? Remember, if you ever tell anyone, something terrible would happen to you, my father said. But I have grown stronger. I yelled at him to leave my room. For the first time, I fought back. I made sure to avoid being alone with my father as much as I could. Facing resistance from me, what I didn't realize was that my actions were beginning to make him look towards my little sister, Chidimma. Okonkwo's twisted desire turned to my little sister. On that fateful day, on my way back from school, I met my brothers Obaranaya and Kasi Mobi playing at our neighbors. Scanning my eyes through like I usually do and realizing Chidimma was missing, I inquired about her. Obaranaya, where is your little sister? I asked. She's home, Ada. Papa said he would help her with her assignments. Then and there, my heart leaped in fear. I raced home as fast as my legs could carry me, sensing something was wrong. That day, I found him, my father, hurting my sister. I couldn't stay silent anymore. I screamed, and the neighbors came. My scream pierced through the air. As I ran outside, calling for help, neighbors gathered, horrified by what they discovered. The truth spilled and the monster was exposed. My scream drew the neighbors to our home. Chidimma, covered up in her own blood. Abomination, abomination, they screamed. They dragged my father out to the open field. I could see the shock on their faces, their scream. Call the police, someone from the crowd shouted. Let's kill him ourselves, another said. You are an evil man, they shouted from the crowd that had gathered. Someone from the crowd had gone to fetch Mama. On her arrival, she fainted at the sight of what she had witnessed. My brothers were there too, but they didn't understand what their father had done. The crowd had also called the police, and when they arrived, my father was taken away. The truth shattered Mama. How could she have missed the signs? How could she not have noticed? She blamed herself for her daughter's pain. But what could the blame do now? Papa was tried and jailed for his crimes. Mama moved us far away to start a new life. We've spent years healing, but the scars remain. That's why I am here today, to tell you that no matter what you have been through, there is hope. There is light, and to express gratitude to Miss Sarah, she helped I and my sister get stronger. To parents, please teach your children about their bodies and their rights. Our children must learn early about their bodies. Parents, talk to them about puberty, reproduction, and boundaries. Do not leave this to chance or to school alone. Don't leave it to teachers like Miss Sarah to do your job. To survivors, you know that you are not alone. Your pain does not define you. Together, we heal. I am glad I found the courage to share this story. Our journey isn't over, but we are stronger now. For every child who suffers in silence, I speak out. For every mother who blames herself, I say it's not your fault. And for every monster like Papa, justice will find you. If you or anyone you know is facing abuse, speak out. Help is available and healing is possible. My name is Adanna Okonkwo, and this is my story.
If you enjoy captivating, suspenseful, and thoughtful-provoking stories, you are in the right place. Don't just watch, be part of the journey. Click the subscribe button, enable notification, and leave a comment to share your thoughts. Your support helps us bring more powerful stories to life. Stories have the ability to transport us and to connect us in ways we can't imagine. On this channel, we bring history to life, uncover deep mysteries, and tell emotional tales that keep you at the edge of your seat. So, journey with us. Thank you.